What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another film review. Here. We got the Sunday game. Hopefully, you guys are having a good evening. Getting the chat up here so I can see you guys. What up, Will? What up, everybody? All right, so we've had a few days, or a couple days now, to calm down after this loss, to clear our heads, okay? And we're going to go through the film, and we're just going to see what we can have improved on. What can we have done better? Where did we make our mistakes? You know, because it's easy for us as fans to look at the refs and be upset with them, which I think we have a right to be. But that doesn't help anything. The refs are going to ref, and it is what it is. Okay? So we're just going to move on. Move on from the refs, and we're going to improve ourselves. Okay? That's what we're going to do. What up, Kent? What up, Will? And also acknowledge that the Steelers are a really good football team. Okay? Especially defensively. They're a top 5 defense. They take the ball away. They prevent points. They are very good against the run. Great against the pass as well. I mean, this is a very, very good football team. Well-coached football team. Russell Wilson did enough to put his receivers in the right positions to go up and go get it. Right? Just throw up some prayers. They were answered. You know, shout out Russell Wilson for that. And George Pickens did great. Loves me some George Pickens. Mike Williams had the great touchdown at the end. And they did their thing. They did their thing. But we are better? Yeah, and that's fine. Okay? I saw Street Scores thing too. We're still better than the Steelers. You know? And I think we're comparable. Right? We're younger. They're more experienced as a football team. But we didn't do enough. Can we use this film session to complain about the refs one last time? No. All right. I mentioned it off the top. We're not going to go through that. Okay. Even though I think we were justified, it's not going to help us. It's not going to help us, and we're going to move forward. And it's not about what the refs did. It's about what we did. Because guess what? We didn't play a perfect game. Okay? We made our mistakes, fair share of them. And if we would have capitalized on some of these, the refs wouldn't have mattered. You know, the thing is that when you get to the end, the refs can make the difference. You put it in the hands of the refs. Sometimes you get screwed, right? And so that's our fault. We need to make sure that they don't have that option. And just like against Arizona, just like against Carolina, just like against Cleveland, we just blew them out, and the refs had no choice. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let me get something real quick, and we'll get started. Here we go. Fire whoever gave our receiver popcorn before the game. Butterfingers was heartbreaking. Yeah. A lot of drop passes. But, all right, we're starting off on defense. We gave them the ball first. I don't remember who actually won the toss. I would imagine we won the toss and deferred. We like to do that, and I think the Steelers are similar. Nice hit. Good special teams there. Always good to see them start in front of the 30. Curious if they're starting to pull. Yeah, look at that. Oh, they're starting to run some power. You guys see that? You guys see some these guys go out, and then these guys down block, and then you got a lead block through the middle of them. They're trying to create that right there. They're trying to create a wedge right in between these two. Right? Bang, 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 bang here. Oh. These two down, these two over. Down, down. Didn't do a great job because nobody blocked. Nobody blocked, is that Reeves? Or is it Butler? Don't know. Either way. Moving on. All right, under center. So we have 4 down linemen, Iganagani on the receiver here. The zone coverage. We're rolling with the motion here. Looks like a single high safety look, even though we showed 2. We've been doing that a lot, especially lately. Hand off to the left side, and tripped up only gets a gain of 2. Who gets the trip up there? See how Payne and Newton do. Ah, nice. Off the ball. That's a great rep off rip. Man, we are beating them to the point of the attack and making it much tougher on them. Holds his ground as well. That's a great job by the rookie there. I know at the end of the day, he messes up a little bit, but it's a good rep right there. And we forced him to kind of trip himself up. We'll see it from the backside. I don't think really anybody tripped him up. I just think that we kind of closed up the hole, and then last minute he tried to adjust and didn't do a good job here. Yeah, he just kind of like tripped himself. And it's because Wagner's in here. Clellan Ferrell forced him back inside here. Good defense. Good rep. Good rep. Only a gain of 2. What up, Avi? How are you? Single back. So they're going with the same formation with the same motion here. Going right back to it. Play action. Rolling to the left side. And nobody is on Washington. Good job there, Sanders still. Quickly getting to the spot. Closing the gap. So we're coming off a bit soft. It is cover 3. He does have the deep third here, right? Deep third is what we got here. So this is technically the flat here that he needs to get out here. So he does a good job backing up first to make sure this is not his look, right? And then he closes the gap and makes a tackle. So Sam still doing his job. Noah Iganagani getting a little bit of his eyes caught in the backfield. And that's a big dude. Big dude for Mikey Sanders still to bring down. That's like a 6-footer going against a 6'6" dude or something like that. Yeah, that's heavy weight difference between him and Darnell Washington. Yeah, no Iganagani, you see, gets his eyes caught up a little bit too much inside there. Oh, yeah. That's all right. Prevent the first down. Come up and make a tackle. There you go. All right, so 3rd and short. They're going to attack the right side. Cordero Patterson. Deron Payne, baby. That is beautiful. Fighting down the line of scrimmage, keeping his gap. Yep, not letting any push, keeping his arm out there, pushing him back into the play, throw him off. Right? He keeps the whole time he's showing this gap, forcing him around, and as soon as he sees the running back go around, he throws this guy backwards and attacks, and then catches him and makes sure he prevents the first down. That is beautiful. That's basically all Deron Payne right here. That's awesome to see. You know, of course, he's doing his job to force him back inside Dorrance Armstrong, but Deron Payne, that is some big boy football right there from the inside. Deron Payne right here. Keeps his eyes on him, throws him off. That is textbook. I mean, that is D-tackle play at its finest right here. Eyes, and throws him up. Whew. Beautiful. I mean, I don't know how you coach it any better than that. That is flawless. Okay, here comes the punt. Z muffs it. There's the 1 of 2. What up, Robert? How's everybody doing in the chat? Hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday. Sorry I wasn't on last night. Had a job out in Ashburn. We ended up getting a hotel because I had a night job and then right back to it in the morning. So me and my coworker got a hotel out there. Love all the jerseys around that play. Yeah, that's fair. Does the team fair catch the Cardinals did work only on onside kicks, or could teams do that every kick and punt? The team fair catch. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. What is the team? What, like everybody call fair catch? Cardinals team fair catch. They all signal fair catch. I guess you always could, but you wouldn't. I just watched it, where everybody calls fair catch. I see why they did it because it's on the onside, and like you just want to make sure that everybody gets the signal that, hey, I have a free opportunity to catch this football. They are not allowed to hit me. But you wouldn't want to do that all the time because you want the guy that has the vision of what's going on to be the one that calls the fair catch. But yeah. And no one touched them, yeah. I mean, yeah, because at that point, there is no designated return man either, right? There's the kick or handoff here. So the two running back look we've done several times this season. Two tight ends on the left side, two receivers out wide to the right. OZ motions out. Would have been an interesting opportunity time on that look to throw the screen here. We got two blockers out here. Nobody adjusted to the motion. Interesting. I wonder what the call is here because it's definitely an RPO. You have that option. Man, I would have loved to see that. Like, that's the time to do it, right? I guess maybe you don't like him here because you think he may blow this up. But he's already past him by the time the ball's snapped. Like, you just throw it out here to this spot here, right? And let him run underneath it. TJ Watt's not going to get there. And then he's got two blockers in front with nobody attacking. You know, I don't know why he didn't read that accordingly. Because it's clearly an RPO. Because these guys are blocking for OZ. But he decides to hand it off up the middle here. Because it's also not a... It's not a... It's not a read option here because we're blocking the end man on the line of scrimmage. So that's the tell when it's a read option or not. So this is an RPO. He has a pass option here, or he has a handoff up the middle. There is no run option because we're blocking this guy. Usually if it's a read option, not usually, if it's a read option, he's not being blocked. He's going to run up and block here, and now he's screwed whether he goes here or here because Jaden's reading him. So straight up a handoff up the middle, and Wiley never gets to his linebacker here. So we'll see this from the backside. Any new info on Lattimore? At the moment, he is not practicing yet. So I don't think they're really optimistic of him playing this week. Because when he was kind of asked about it, Dan Quinn in the press conference, he kind of just talked about him mentally. Like what... Because the guy was asking, what do you want to see from him? I think he was kind of talking more from the injury standpoint. Like, do you need to see him practice twice or at least once or what? Blah, blah, blah. But he did kind of ask it in a way where, you know, guys like Brian Robinson have been here the whole time. What's the difference with Lattimore? So he kind of attacked it from like a schematic standpoint. As like, and he basically just said, he's fine schematically. He will pick it up. He'll figure it out. No problem. And then that's where he left it. But I don't think he's going to play Thursday. I think he's probably still going to be in the chamber, and it might even be until after the bye week that we see him, to be honest, because this is week 11, week 11, then we'll have 12 and 13, and then the bye. Maybe we'll see him before the bye. Hopefully we'll see him before the bye. That is a long time, but Thursday might be a stretch. Wait, Wiley played this game? Yeah, wait. Did I see 71? Did I say Wiley? I thought I saw 71, didn't I? Am I crazy? I don't know. Did I said Wiley, didn't I? I don't remember why I said that. Don't know. Because this is Scott. I feel like I said Wiley, but now I don't know why I said that. No, Wiley did not play this game. Oh, I know why I said that. Why did I say that? That's so weird. He doesn't play on that side ever. Why did I call BC Wiley? I don't know why I said that. I was like, I said that, but I guess I saw 71 instead of 74, but that makes no sense. I'm at BC. BC does not get off to this spot here. And this play is really weird. Like, who's blocking this guy? It's got to be BC, right? And yeah, it has to be. Yeah, these guys are double teaming here. These guys are double teaming here. And we don't get up to the linebacker at all. This is too much of a over pursuit here from BC. And yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But I understand why he's doing it. All right. So, it's because it's the RPO. I discovered this before, right? The reason that this guy actually is, it's really hard. What the heck did I do here? Did I exit out the whole thing? Did I hit the wrong button? Well, good job, Tim. I guess I exited out of the whole thing. Sure did. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't know that was an option. Definitely, clearly hit the wrong button, though, here. Anyway, the reason he has to do that, though, is because he has to stay behind the line of scrimmage because it is a pass option there. So I've always hated that about the RPO, is it makes it really hard on the lineman. You're really relying on it, which goes to even show more why we should have thrown that pass instead of... Let's go back here. Yeah, like, it just goes to show even more why... What the heck am I hitting here? Okay, there we go. It just goes to show even more this was the read. Right? We should have thrown that there. The box was loaded for this spot, and it's just not a very good play. Or was it Ertz that went wrong? Maybe Ertz wasn't supposed to block Highsmith, and it was supposed to be a read up there. And it's Ertz that needs to get here and block. Yeah, I would like if it Ertz blocked there. Anyway, weird play, first one. Cool, Luke back in practice. Trent, bless him, needs help. Yeah, this is like one of the many dropped passes we did. Yeah. 3 receivers to the right. All right, in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Man, they doubled the crap out of this, huh? Honestly, not really. That's a really good rep by Trent Scott. Hold the phone. It's a great rep. That's a fantastic rep by Trent Scott. Okay. I mean, look at the angle he takes here, too. He doesn't over pursue, right? He doesn't go out to attack him. He comes here, right? Hits this angle. Doesn't turn his shoulders until he starts to go around. Keeps his shoulders square, right? Yep, goes straight back. Then, as he comes up, then he turns his shoulders. Meets him here. Great punch. Slows him down. Holds him ground. Creates a nice pocket here. That's a fantastic rep. And then Sam Cosmi finishes it up. Good read, too, by Jaden Daniels. Okay, Scott. Okay. All right, 3rd down and short. 2 receivers each way. There we go. Good chip on 3rd down. It's a little whip route. Oh, Terry. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, man. The deep shot was there. I mean, this hash one-on-one press, and it's not even Joey Porter? JD, this needs to be a house call, dude. This needs to be a house call. I don't even know who this is. Who's their other guy? Hold up. Dante Jackson? Dante Jackson, I think, is actually somewhat decent. But still, he's not Joey Porter. That hurts. That hurts. He's not even considering it. Like, it's a well-timed blitz. Okay, what? Actually, hold on. Let's go back here to the offensive line. Okay, so what are we seeing here? Okay, so they're showing a double A gap blitz here, right? So with the two linebackers, then you have here, here, here. This is what they're showing, right? And basically what they're saying is that the offensive line is saying that we need to take the 5 closest guys to the line of scrimmage. And so that's obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to pick these guys up, right? And they're sliding the protection to Watt, right? And this is, they talk about how Watt didn't have any stats or like very many stats on the game. But this is why that even when he doesn't have any stats, this is a difference maker here is TJ Watt. Even though we have a chip on this side, we are still sliding to him. And I think even he lays a hit on him. So we have 2 chips on TJ Watt, and our slide is still here. Right? Instead of to the left side. I would almost prefer a slide to the left, offense left, screen right, because of this chip and the running back being able to slow him down potentially a little, just enough to be able to get this play off if everybody comes, right? Now, we are sliding to the left here. So this is why BC focuses here instead of out here. And what happens is one of these guys is going to drop, right? I think it's him, right? I think he drops because he doesn't have very much to do. So he drops and then goes to help, and then he is too late because Highsmith also has an incredible off-the-line go. So that is the problem here, and I think it's a bad slide call. But I understand it because this guy's a freaking monster, right? But when you have a chip and a running back on the side, this dude's no slouch himself. This guy's a beast too. So that's tough. That's tough. Yep, you can see everybody sliding this way. One-on-one here. Bang, 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 bang. And he's focusing on here. We even motioned in Noah Brown to touch him. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is a bad slide. This is a bad slide. We should not be sliding. I know it's TJ Watt, but we have to be sliding this way. Have to be. Because if everybody comes and he beats the receiver this way, we just flip it out to him. Right? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And it should have been a touchdown to Terry anyway. Ugh. That sucks. Maybe not a touchdown, but it should have been a deep play to Terry. Because he beats his guy off the snap, and he had no safety help. Because, like, and one more look at it just from this side. And this is what I mean. Like, he didn't even look at the right guy, in my opinion. The right guy to be looking at on this play is here. What is he doing? Off the snap, in my opinion, he should be focusing here. Knowing this is a go route to the outside, okay, and he has a whip here, he knows what's going to happen on these two sides. Either I'm going to the deep route or I'm going to go to the whip, right? Even if he gets pressure. So all he needs to do is focus here. And as soon as he sees that he steps up, bang, house call, right? But he doesn't even look at this guy. Yeah, he sees this guy coming, and he doesn't even look here to see that he does not move back enough to go get Terry McLaurin. And now he's coming up. So, and it's because of the pressure. So, bad slide call ends up with a bad play. What up, Bod? I know it's unreasonable, but still, that should be that should be to Terry every time. I actually agree. I agree. One-on-one coverage with no safety help should be Terry. Like that should be check, go get it, Terry. He's one of the best in contested catches in the league anyway. So even if he gets into a contested catch situation, you expect him to come down with it. No safety help, one-on-one, go get it. Tough break. Excuse me. What up, Bod? Especially when you motion and you see Joey Porter man-to-man, then you know it's man-to-man coverage too. And that sucks. All right, back on defense. Play action. And that's defensive holding. Defensive holding. Another cover 3 look. And St. Jude's can't even cover a tight end. That's a problem. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's play actions. You don't expect to see a bunch of pressure here. You just need St. Jude's to be able to cover a tight end here. Brutal. Lattimore in next game. One can only hope, but I tend to doubt it. All right, single back here after the shift. 2 tight ends on the left. Handoff up the middle. We're right there. That's a nice jump cut. They got us in the cover 2. Dang it. So we've been disguising cover 2 a lot and then rolling one guy down to get another guy in the box. This time the safeties stay deep. So now we're one man short in the box here. So we need somebody to step up and make a play. Right? He does get a little bit of pressure here. Payne gets a little bit of pressure. Newton's holding his ground. It's Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner needs to make a play. And this is what is called, you need to step through the tackle. Dan Quinn talked about this earlier in the season. You need to run through the tackle. As soon as he breaks down and becomes flat-footed and then tries to lunge at him, that's where he makes his mistake. You can see here, Bobby Wagner is in perfect position, right, to make a play here. Does a good job getting up. He's in a perfect position, but now he's breaking down instead of running through the tackle, and then he just lunges here at the tackler. Nice jump step with a stiff arm, and Bobby Wagner can't make the play. So it ends up being a positive gain instead of just a gain of like 2. Probably can see him break down again here. It's actually pretty good defense. It's just got to clean it up. Right? He's in the right hole, right gap here. Just a little breakdown and then nice move by Najee Harris. I mean, you also got to give credit to Najee, right? That's a nice jump step in the hole right there. It's what they're trained to do. They have drills on that, and he executes it to perfection. Last play, with experienced tight end like Ertz, don't you No, you at least have to go one to two pass yards of line to gain. Oh, I guess. I don't know. All right. Golly, can't shake this sickness. It's annoying. All right, we're in a loaded box here. Bobby Wagner shoots the gap. Forces him inside here. And Payne and Chen are getting beat. It's a good rep by that O-line on Payne. Very good rep. 77 has a great rep here. Broderick Jones. It's a good double team. This is really well executed by 66 as well. To be able to get in this double team and then still seal off Wagner here, that's huge. And he does just enough to get him on his back foot, and then 77 cleans him up. Washington doing a great job here on Jeremy Chin. Pruitt doing a pretty good job here on Armstrong as well. Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then Najee Harris understands his run forward to get the first. The other team gets paid too, right? The other team gets paid too. And that's really well executed by that offensive line. Freiermuth, single back. Another single high safety look, a loaded box. Like, jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the box here. Granted, it is a 3 tight end look, right? So 1, 2, 3 tight ends. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers here. 8 blockers, but we have 9 here in the box. And this is actually another... Man, we actually don't have... Do we even have 2 corners on this play? This is a linebacker. Interesting. I don't think he's a... I don't know who that is. That is Mikey, isn't it? Or Noah. Anyway. So they get into a look where... No, that's Luvu. That's Luvu. So we don't even have a second corner on this play. We literally only have 1 corner. Jeez Louise. Can't stop coughing. It's so annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, okay. Run play, play action. Okay. Sorry. Well, Russ is not perfect. Percy Butler. Hello. Percy. Probably should not get lost in the sauce here. Wow. I mean, wow. How is this not a huge play? Okay. Sometimes you get fortunate. Sometimes you get fortunate here. Percy Butler gets his eyes way caught in the backfield. Not looking at all at what's going on. His eyes are way back here. Oh, no. Yeah, Percy Butler absolutely lost. And luckily for us, Russ was lost too. All right, man in motion. Takes a snap, pitch play to the left. Jeez Louise. Come on, where's the Luvu we've known and come to love, dude? Like, what is this, like, patty cake he does over here? He's been attacking all year, and then this time you, like, get into this mess? What are you doing? Like, this is not your job to go out here. Your job is here. He's in here to force him back inside. Get in your gap. Where are you? Frankie, where the heck are you going? Where the heck are you going? Frankie. Ugh. What are you doing? That's not your job. Oh, that's so gross. He's been so good this year. And then this? Like, you're here. That's your gap. This is your gap. He's got outside. Shoot your gap. And then you leave your gap. You just leave and vacate the premises. Like, he does his job to force him back inside. Luvu should be right here to clean him up, and he should have nowhere to go. But Luvu just goes and gets himself blocked. That's unfortunate. I don't know what in the flippin' world Luvu was thinking there. That is brutal. Okay. All right, we're doing a blitz here. They pick that up easily. Little comeback. Bad throw by Russell. Not a good throw at all by Russell Wilson here. Jeez. Good protection. Like, he's late on the throw. Underthrown, everything. George Pickens, of course, asking for a flag. That ain't going to happen on that one. Definitely not a flag. But, okay, Russell changing the protection here. Yep. Just late on it. I'll take it. Okay. So second down and 10. Trying to get him to jump. Doesn't work. Blitz coming this time. Great. Great job. Okay. This needs to stop. Okay? This needs to stop. This right here of jumping at the quarterback, stop. Okay? Your job is not to jump at the quarterback here. Your job needs to stay on your feet and run through the quarterback. Okay? Just run through him. Jumping here and hitting him in the face absolutely does nothing but gets them to throw the flag. Okay? Absolutely does nothing. You can't hit the quarterback high. You can't hit the quarterback low. So you just got to go right through the quarterback. Okay? And don't land on him. But just go right through the quarterback and make sure that he cannot escape. Okay? Just wrap him up, I guess, at this point, right? Just grab his arms and wrap him up. All right? But diving at him and reaching up on a great defensive play, getting a flag and giving a free first down is annoying. Okay? Shouldn't be a flag. It's a stupid flag, but unfortunately it's the rule. Okay? It's the rule. It's so stupid, but they're going to call that roughing the passer. It's dumb, it's annoying, it's stupid, but it's what they're calling it, okay? All right. It's a perfectly well-timed blitz. Like Joe Witt dialing it up on that one. Perfect, well-timed, and it should be third down and long. Instead, it's 1st and 10. Brutal. Handoff up the middle. Nice. Good job, Percy. Good job, Percy. We have a loaded box here. Loaded box. Should not run on us here. Should not run. Right? And he has a clear look at it that he this time has the football. Right? Clear look at it. Goes in. Attacks. Trips him up. Doesn't really make the tackle, but he does enough to force him back inside into the mess. There you go. Nice. It looks like the D tackles do their job as well. Nice. Good job, Fedorian and Payne. Najee Harris, that's a strong dude. Still not going down. All right, 2nd down and 10. And here's the touchdown, right? We got Noah Iganagini, man-to-man coverage. also known as mismatch when you have him on this dude, 6'3", 210-pound wide receiver, like 5'10" on a good day, 190-pound corner. This is what is known as a mismatch. And he checks it, right? Let's see what the safeties are doing here. Okay, so, whoops. So this safety's down, so you have single high here, and he needs to focus on this. So then puts here, so this puts him on an island. So cover 3 here in this moment. That sucks, because now it's one-on-one. He just throws it up. It's not even a good football. It's really a terrible throw. But George Pickens is so good, he makes you correct, right? Do they get there too? The blitz. No, it's really well picked up. It's a good job by the Steelers O-line. But yeah, I mean, look at it. Look where he throws this, when he throws this football, right? And he's... It's awesome. He's expecting it here, and yet he catches it, like, here. What a freaking prayer answered by Pickens. The coverage is actually not that bad. It's just thrown in a wild spot. Like, he's actually on him. This is really good coverage. And it's just thrown in a spot that you just wouldn't expect it, and they got to make a crazy catch here. So Russell Wilson bailed out. Brutal. But that's what happens when you have a guy like Pickens. Pickens has fantastic hands, makes these kind of plays all the time. Well done. Well done. Get his guys hurt, though, catching passes like that when you don't need to. All right. Some boneheaded plays by us. Stupid penalties. Just hurting ourselves. And I think the schematics were fine. It's just dumb mistakes by the players. Frankie Louver over-attacking. Bobby Wagner not running through the tackle. Percy Butler with his eyes caught in the backfield. Jeremy Chin, stupid illegal contact to the head. Benjamin St. Juice. You have freaking Benjamin St. Juice doing the defensive holding. Really, it's just self-inflicted wounds, right? I mean, there was a couple of plays that you can give credit to the Steelers, but like the one run play, they had a really good block on Wagner when he was attacking and got Payne off his spot. That was a nice play for like 7 yards. But outside of that, it really just was self-inflicted wounds by us that gave them a touchdown there. All right, in the pistol, takes a snap, quick throw to the left side. Freaking awesome, dude. Just awesome. Press coverage here, one-on-one with Terry. That's a nice route and a great catch, right? It's good coverage here, but he's going to fake here, slant, and then stack, and then break it off, right? He doesn't just go here to here where this is easily covered. It's here, 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 right? A little layered slant here. Little fake step out, inside, stack, break it off. Defensive holding as well could have been called. Did they call it? I don't know. But, yeah, that's a nice freaking catch by Terry McLaurin. That's a nice catch. Yeah, TJ Watt's not even a factor here. He doesn't even really rush the passer. All right, going into our 2 tight end on the left, 2 receiver look that we like to run. Little counter. That is blown up. Jeez. What are we looking for, Cosme? What are we looking for? What are we doing? Who is Cosme supposed to block there? You know what? I mean, Cosme should have blocked queen anyway. I guess you could say down block, double to here, seal hinge. We also have a tackle over, I just realized. So actually this is just a block here, and then this is a seal hinge. Right? Erase that. So down block here, and then seal hinge, and then you're pulling to get to queen. And then one-on-one here. Or is it supposed to be here? And then this is why he's not looking for him, because he's supposed to block the end man. He looks like he wants to block here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Clearly somebody, I mean, there's so many ways that you could block this. Then we did none of them. I mean, I tend to think, since we didn't get this block, I tend to think that they were hoping he was more outside the tight end here, so he could have a release to the tight end, to the linebacker, and then he would come and clean this guy out. And then with this guy helping here to get to this linebacker, you create that gap here, right? Right down this way. But because Highsmith actually stays inside the tight end, he doesn't allow this block to get here. Cosme goes here, and then nobody is blocking this guy. That is what I think happens, right? Because the Steelers typically do like to run a lot of wide 9. Like, you see how wide these guys are, like wider than the widest kind of thing. But this time he doesn't, and Highsmith does a very vet move here, and he's basically sealing him off of here, and he's not even looking for the linebacker. So yeah, that's exactly how, that's what happened here. That's what happened. Brutal. My guess is more than one person got it wrong. I just think that Highsmith. See, look, the very next play, you see how wide Highsmith is, and you see how wide Cosme or Watt is, right? They're expecting wider than the widest, that Ertz is going to have a free look, but they needed to make an adjustment here, and I don't know how they should communicate that, but yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they were expecting. See, this is why you got to give some credit to a very smart defense sometimes, okay? You can have the schematics drawn up, but sometimes they beat you to it. Yeah, wide 9 is great against outside runs and middle quarterbacks. Yep. Okay. Blitz. I mean, he's got to locate Luke here. You got to locate Luke. Right? I don't know what else to do here. I mean, that's open. Uh, like, we'll see it from the backside, but that's wide open. Like, I mean, that's so much separation here. JD needs to throw this. I don't know what else to say about it. Like, you can't take a sack on that play. You can't. And then it's so annoying that Luke McCaffrey gets a bunch of crap from the fans, too, of like, oh, he's not making a difference and he's not wasted a third-round pick, blah, 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 blah. Like, when you see this much separation on third down and short, no less, like, you throw this right here, right here, right here, right here, wherever, this is a first down, if not, and a lot more. And this is the play design on third and short, right? Like, I don't know why. I mean, the pressure gets there, I guess you could say, right? Like, where is he looking? Like, why? Like, what is he expecting here? Shit. You know what he's expecting? He's expecting this press Terry to win. But there's a huge difference on this play, Jaden. He's on this hash mark. Like, Terry's not the option here. Last play, he was on this hash mark. That's such a different look. But he's stuck on the last one, right? Last drive on third down and short, they gave Terry a great look. And also, this is Joey Porter now, right? This is not Dante Jackson anymore. Has to understand who's covering him, right? Not that Terry can't beat Joey Porter, but he's got a safety on this hash instead of this hash, and they have their number one corner out here now, right? Like, I mean, you could say that, like, yeah, it's Terry McLaurin, and, like, you know, you could theoretically say, yeah, okay, it's always a mismatch in a sense, but it's not the mismatch here that you want to exploit, right? It's not Terry on Dante anymore, or Terry on Beanie Bishop. It's Terry on their number one corner with a safety on his side of the field. Not the look to go back to this look here, right? Like, we should be looking at the three on this side, right? And you could think, oh, well, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1, 2, 3 over on this side, but we also have this one. Who's covering here, right? So it's really 4-on-4 here with the linebacker in the middle instead of 1-on-1 with the safety over the top. So it's a 1-on-2 here with a 4-on-4 on this side, and then he's kind of the wild card here. So it's unfortunate. And, like, yeah, I mean, with this look here, he stays on this side, right? It's a really good jam by Porter as well. I mean, Terry gets beat on this. Like, he's absolutely wrecked here, right? Wrecked. Great rep by Joey Porter. Fantastic rep. But I don't know what... I know he's trying to freeze this, but it's just not the look. Like, give these guys a chance. Look, it's one-on-ones here, especially with the blitz. Like, come on, dudes. Got to attack this. And he misreads it. Terry doesn't win, but it's a misread anyway. Even if he won, the safety's over top. So, it's annoying. And then also, I see this. I bet he goes way out this way instead of here. Instead of this way, I bet he's somewhere in this range, is my guess, because he gets beat around the edge, too. It's okay. It's not that bad. It's okay. Actually, it's fine. That's actually fine. It looks like he does get beat around the edge, but this is too far upfield. We need to be able to step up into the pocket here, and right now Allegretti is getting just shoved back by Hayward. Just destroyed. I mean, is that not illegal hands to the face? Does he not put his arm right into his neck? Whatever. Allegretti just gets destroyed here. But anyway, that's what's happening on that one. Tough, man. Eagles run wide 9, or they have in the last few years. Gotcha. I mean, that's a heck of a rep by Joey Porter. That's a heck of a rep by Joey. But it's just a bad read. It's a bad read by Jaden. He had a safety over top this time. Last time the safety was on the opposite hash. It's just way different. That's Terry with the safety over top. And also another thing of why, I mean, that's another reason why it's such a good rep by Joey Porter, right? He knows that he can over-attack because he has the safety help. You're going to lose the edge versus wide 9 if you move towards them. You got to have patience. Yeah, 100%. 100%. He doesn't do as bad on that one, and I think he actually does a decent job on that rep. If we go back to the actual, like, this here, like, let's see how far back he gets Highsmith here. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. That is really far back, right? This is just being walked into the backfield. Like, he could easily step up past this. Same thing with this side on Trent Scott. Both tackles, I think, do a good job. But, like, imagine if this guy is more here, and then you have that wall that he could step up into, and then he has here. But he's trying to escape the pocket there. But a full-on blitz, we got to look to get rid of the football. And Luke McCaffrey's open, but he's not looking for him. Tough, man. Tough. Give credit to the defense, though. It's a one mistake by Jaden and a really nice execution of the defense, and then bang, it's a sack. Da, 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 da. Okay. Back on defense, down 7. Single back. That's a nice attack here. Frankie Louvu, baby. Nice. There you go, Louvu. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's awesome. That is awesome. Before Russell even had a chance, Louvu's back there. That is beautiful here. And it starts also with Newton. Newton makes it really hard on this offensive line here. Really, really hard. But he's about to run a route, right? No. Ooh, never mind. That's just on Washington. Interesting. Darnell Washington doesn't do his job here. Or is he supposed to have the route? Does he go out into the route? No. No, this is just a 2-man route. Washington just doesn't go down blocking. And, yeah, that's on Darnell. Second down and long. Takes a snap here. So single high again. Man-to-man. Thank goodness Russell wasn't looking at this matchup here. Quan Martin does not do a good job. Holy smokes. Thank goodness he gets into his run pass lane here. Because, yeah. And then he just completely goes off of it. Thank you. Whoever this is. Louvu, I think. Thank you, Louvu. Because, yeah, neither one of these guys are particularly doing well here. And the mesh is open here. Luckily, pressure is starting to get to him. Good job, Louvu. Louvu really messed that one up. So back-to-back good plays there by Louvu. After the mistake on the first drive. Or second drive, I should say. Louvu with back-to-back ones. Smart by Wilson, though. Most Coopies throw that pick. Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness Louvu gets in that throwing lane. All right, third down and a mile and a half. Don't they run the ball here? Yeah. Good job. Who's that, Newton? No, Payne. Is it Payne? I think Payne makes this play, right? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Nice. Very nice. I mean, third down and a mile and a half. You love to see it. And then this, they fake it. What a bold move. On their own 15-yard line. I mean, who is this? What number is that? He drops it. What's his number? I mean, you have number 28, whoever the heck that is, throwing it to number 42, I think. I hate that ESPN doesn't put the numbers on the thing. Like, why wouldn't you put numbers there? James Pierre. You have, in number 28, you have a safety throwing it to a corner. I love this play call by our special teams. Okay? This is some high-level play by our special teams. This is a high-risk, low-reward for the play for them. Think about it. We're leaving this guy open. We are begging them to throw this ball, right? As I said, corner to corner, right? You'll take those odds. Begging them to throw this ball, right? And they do it. And they freaking do it. Why is this a great play call? If he catches it, right? Okay, if he catches it, it's annoying. We gave up a first down, whatever. But they're still only at the 35. Our defense can come back on the field, still stop them, and get them a long way down. Or they flip the field, but we still can get the ball back here pretty easily, right? Especially if you believe in your defense. But if they fail, which they did, you're coaxing them into giving us the ball in the red zone, right? We gave them the rope, and they hung themselves, right? For not much gain. I mean, this is cool. A first down here, what does that matter at your own 35? It's basically starting a new drive, right? That's all they're really getting out of this. If they convert, they're never scoring a touchdown here. They're never getting anything out of this. It's like, okay, you want to risk it? Go ahead. And this is why you don't. And then we end up getting great field position here to turn it into points. And I just love the option there, the play call by our special teams coach, because it's just low risk, high reward. Literally could have won us the game here with an extra 7 points because of the great field position. Okay. 3 receivers to the left, takes a snap. Setting up the screen to OZ. Oh, man. If one guy makes a block here, who's it? Who's it supposed to be? This is a block. Biadish. No, it's Allegretti. Come on, Allegretti. If you get here, this is a touchdown. Allegretti, you slow piece of junk. And it Preston Smith. Look at this freaking spacing, dude. Holy crap. I mean, that's also kind of unfortunate that he's this far out. Holy moly. Like, if he's in more, right, at all, Allegretti could actually get there. But since he's so far out this way, right, so far out this way, he just doesn't have the proper angle here. Like, normally, this angle that he's taking gets you there, but he had to take a much flatter angle. Oh, man. It's good. See, this is why they're a really good defensive team. The scheme here makes it tough. It's just a little bit, just a little nuance creates more space. Like, normally, this guy is here, and then this peel back block is freaking golden. He comes block, and then he runs right behind this, and it's freaking touchdown. We go white on Thursday? That's a good question. I don't know. We are the away team, so have they announced it? I don't know. Commanders, uniforms, schedule. Does it say every game? It is white jerseys, but it doesn't say what pants. So I don't know. Or you're telling me? That's cool. Yeah, schematically, they save a touchdown there. Golly. It's little nuances of the game, right? Little nuances. We should have little rice graphics on our helmets. What? All right, here we go. Man in motion's McNichols. Handoff. Dancing around. A lot of dancing in the backfield. This is great. Great blocking. Good job here. Patrick Queen kind of stuck in the mud here. Didn't know where to go. Makes it really easy on Cosme. Really easy. Good handoff here. He's got TJ Watt. This is why Jaden didn't go anywhere. Like TJ Watt said, you ain't running on me. OZ couldn't finish the block there. That is Minkah Fitzpatrick. I don't expect OZ to block Minkah. White on Rice, Tim. Oh, because it's white on white. Okay, got it. Pitch play. And that's a nice move by Eckler. That is a nice move. Hard run to the outside. And then cut up the middle. Makes it really hard on the linebacker. That's beautiful. Love the play call. Love the execution. Bang. It was his man to beat, and he did it. So 7-7 on the board here. Thank you to the special teams. Yep. Is B-Rod playing on Thursday? He did not practice. I don't know. Wait, did he? Actually, I think he did practice. Or he's going to practice tomorrow. There was no practice today. Today was a rest day. But I think he said Wiley, Seibert. No. Did he say Wiley? I think he said Wiley, Seibert, and Lattimore are the only ones expected not to practice, I think. What's the injury report, Tim? Yeah, it was 3 guys expected not to practice tomorrow. Lattimore, Wiley, and Seibert. Everybody else is going to practice in some shape or form. I think B-Rob plays this week. Here comes the kick. Into the back of the end zone. That's where Zane actually showed us his leg a little bit. I didn't know what kind of leg we were dealing with here. On Junkies Radio Show? Gotcha. Okay. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers to the left. Man in motion. And tackled. Not much there. That's really good defense. Really good. Single high. Notice our run defense is way better with the single high. This is what I was talking about before. Right? You can have one extra guy in the box. And that just creates... No. Oh, Sandra still. Wow. What an edge. Set the edge, baby. Bang. And then he doesn't finish the tackle, but man, oh man. There you go, Mikey. Tim, do you think Jahan Dotson is going to go off on St. Juice? Yeah, I doubt it. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's get back to it. This is a nice play by Mikey. Really nice play by Mikey here. Bank! That is some... Not many people play like us. Or what did Joe Witt say? The way we play here ain't built for everybody. Or not everybody's built for the way we do things. Yeah, Crowder's on IR, unfortunately. Look at that baby get out and block Tim on the second level of his stream. Yeah, no kidding. That's exactly what happened there. I was trying to see if I could help my wife do. So he's been sick the last couple of days, and he's getting better for sure, but now he's getting a little tougher to get to sleep. I think he's also starting to get attached to my wife a little bit, so I was trying to help her to see if he can get to sleep so she can go shower and just relax for a bit, because she's also gotten sick because of him. So, you know, he got the family sick, so it's all good. Anyway, I tried. It didn't work. He is still in my wife's arms because he was not going down. All right, here we go. Single back. Good job. Who's this? Is that Newton again or Mathis? That's a nice, well done by Mathis. Holding his ground, gets off the block and makes a play. Right? I mean, we got two high safeties here, so we need this kind of thing on this kind of play. Need him to get off his block, win the one-on-one matchup, and we haven't been getting a lot of that, unfortunately. Right? We've been seeing a lot of get through the line of scrimmage here kind of plays. But Mathis getting off his block and making a big play. That's awesome. No true nose tackle here on this one. That is nice. And also, nice play by Holmes as well. Kind of collapsing that gap. Pushing 66 into the gap there to close it a little bit. That's really good play there by 96 as well. So some backups getting in there and making some crucial play there. Now creates third down and long. A four-man rush here. Throwing it over the top, and this time no cigar with Ignagini on Pickens here. Or is that Williams? No, that's Williams, number 11 they're going to. Ignagini does a good job. Come on, Tim. Little Timmy hates watching this game again. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Did we get pressure on this one? Why did he throw that? No, he just throws up another prayer. This is what he does. That's just what he does. I don't like how Russell Wilson plays him. I've been impressed by Ignagini. Yeah. He has come a long way. Come along well. Yeah. I'm not mad at him either so far. I thought he had good coverage on the Pickens touchdown. Just a great play by Pickens. And then this time he has pretty good coverage against Mike Williams. That's kind of what I meant, right? Earlier of like, who do you go with? I think I said this last week once we made the trade for Lattimore. Like when Lattimore comes in, do you go Lattimore, BSJ, Mikey? Or do you want to keep Ignagini on the field, right? And then you keep Mikey outside. Then you got Lattimore, Mikey, and Ignagini. I tend to like that combo better than Lattimore, BSJ. Because you can't really use the argument of, oh, well, BSJ will be a lot better against number 2 receivers. He just got torched by Mike Williams in the end of the game. There's no more wide receiver 2 than a guy like Mike Williams. Right? So, all right, here we go. See? All right, this is not a look to go to Terry, even though it's press coverage. Safety's on his side of the field. So I don't know if we run the ball here or not, but it's just not a look to Terry here. Unless you go slant, right? But Joey Porter is going to absolutely get into his face. Just a runoff because we're running the ball straight up the middle, and we get blown up on the inside here. Who misses their block? Holy crap. Where did 99 even come from? Number 99 right here. Who misses it? Wow. Wow. What is Trent Scott doing? What the heck? What in the world are we doing here? This wide 9 makes it so tough. Holy crap. Like, he needs to get all the way out here, and he needs to get all the way out here. Like, these two are being blocked by these two. And neither one gets blocked. We got to take a better angle here if you're... You got to get ready to push him upfield. Like, going straight down the line is ridiculous. I mean, what is Cosme doing here? Like, you got to be ready to push him upfield so that he can run underneath you. Like, it is a counter to the backside, right? Like, we're trying to create this. No, we're not even going to block him. We're just going to go up to here. We're saying Jaden is going to be the guy that just blocks him, right? So we're going to hand the ball off to here. He's going to come up and get this, and then we're trying to hit the backside. Like, Cosme and Trent, like, what are you doing here? Like, you got to be ready to turn this upfield because this is coming back this way by design. Like, but we don't even get a chance. Ugh, that's just bad. That's just bad. Okay. Anyway, back to the game, I guess. He's looking at him. His shoulders are this way. Hit the dig. If you don't want the check down to Terry, hit the dig. I mean, what is he waiting on? Right? I mean, this should be defensive holding, the way you've just ripped around his freaking hips. Right? But, I mean, hit the dig. What are we looking at? You know what? Actually, let's go back to the backside. Do we get the defensive holding or not? He's looking at Fitzpatrick, the safety, the whole time, right? Or no, he's looking at here. Yeah, he's looking here. Hit the dig once you see him turn that way. BC getting pushed back into his lap and gets him a little bit off kilter. I mean, this is credit to the Steelers defense, okay? This is big credit to the Steelers defense. Why? That play all year, Terry open or the defender going to pancake him immediately. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, the defender might get there. That's fine. That's fine. But anyway, shout out to the Steelers defense, okay? Because that play right there, where he wouldn't throw it, was turning into 10-yard runs earlier in the year, right? But the Steelers defense, so disciplined, keeping their gap disciplined to make sure that he had no escape lanes and getting pressure at the same time, right? Like, let's go back to, I'm curious, what does TJ Watt do here? He gets chipped, right? And they're just doing a good job keeping him in the pocket. Patrick Queen getting out here. He has no escape lane this way. He's over the top. He has no escape lane this way. The guys up front are doing well. 5-man rush here, so everybody's one-on-one, keeping their gaps, right? It's really well executed. Like, he wants to get out there and escape because he doesn't really trust it, even though I don't know why he didn't throw it because he had it. But, I mean, I say I don't know why, but we do know why. Jaden Daniels doesn't like to throw something unless he completely believes it. Completely believes in it. Why didn't he hit 17? Because he wasn't looking at 17. And why was he not looking at 17? Because 17 is the check down, right? I mean, he's reading it correctly here. It's actually a good read, right? He's eyeing. So first he eyes him, right? He's looking here first. That's awesome. He sees he collapses, right? Okay. Then he looks back to this guy. He sees he comes here. And as soon as he turns his hip back to this direction, which you'll see at the top, he should be ready to throw this bang 8. Or not bang 8, sorry, that's a post. This dig route. Backside dig. It's really a front side dig because he's focusing on the front side here. But it's just a dig route. Right? So you got this here, a chip into the flat, right? And then potentially like a wheel route out here. Not sure where Eckler goes on this play here, but you pretty much get the look you want. You see man-to-man defense here, right? Because he's coming all the way down to cover Terry. Unless it's not man. It might not. Is it man? No, it's not man. No, maybe? It doesn't have to be man. Could just be zone match, right? It kind of looks like man-to-man, right? Here, he's going out here. He's matched up on the tight end, and he's getting out here to the running back. So he's just running a flat route here. So this is like a whip back inside. But anyway, so the reason he doesn't throw it to 17 is because he's not looking at 17. 17 is the check down, right? He's looking at here. He sees him collapsing. He's looking here, and then he's going to, at the top of his here, he turns his hip back this way. He should be ripping it right here, right? Somewhere in this range. Anywhere from here to here. Because these guys are parting like the Red Sea. He should be throwing it to this spot to run right in here. And, you know, God bless if he runs underneath this route. God bless him. But that's the spot we want, right? And then if you do throw it, maybe we get the flag because then they start focusing on here. But he doesn't throw it. He doesn't like it. And tough. This team is prepped for elusive quarterbacks. Yeah, they are. Tim, did you hear that DeBarros fired their OC? I did. Waldron's gone. Also, you got to think this team sees Lamar Jackson 2 times a year. No, 100%. 100% they do. And they do a great job, man. This is really, really good. Really strong. And Jaden Daniels has kind of been making these mistakes all year, right? He had, you call them mistakes, but he's protecting the football. Like, I'm getting a little harsh on Jaden, which is fine in a sense, but you got to give him credit. He protects the football, right? We just went against one of the best teams in the league in turnovers, and we got 0 turnovers. 0, right? He's protecting the football. And it's fine. JD still needs work 100%. He's learning. He's developing. But I like that he's learning and developing without turning the ball over, right? And that allows us to, we still put up 27 points against one of the best defenses in the league because we didn't do it. There are mistakes, not mistakes. Exactly. Yeah, this is a drop by Terry. It's a little late, right? But he is throwing it away from the linebacker. But this is not going to be a first down anyway. Let's take a look here at what they try to do. This is just really good defense by them. I mean, we're in a tough spot. 3rd down and 13. We're trying to get some sort of lane open, and it just isn't created. Like, this is really, really beautiful by them. I mean, there's just nothing near the first down sticks, right? And Porter does a great job on here. I mean, yeah, this is not nowhere near open that far downfield. He throws it the only guy that has any chance of even catching the ball, but it wouldn't have been a first down anyway. The Steelers' defense is the best we've seen easily. Easily. Bears' defense is really strong too, but the Steelers, yeah, definitely the best we've seen. And they're really, really well coached. I love the scheme. Those wide nines make it really, really interesting. This slight nuances in their game, and then this bounces all the way back in the end zone. It's a really good, cool play there. But where does this ball bounce? Actually, you couldn't really tell there. Like, can you even see where this ball bounces? It's hard to see. I think it bounced around in between the 10 and 15 and goes into the end zone. Unfortunate. All right. Man in motion is Williams here. Takes a snap, play action, setting up the screen to Austin. Oh, man, it's a good play. It's a good play. Well executed here. Love the wide 9-3-4. It protects the edge well in general. Yeah. But it also just, like, all your plays are just slightly off that you needed to adjust. And it's interesting front to block against that you want to. And I wonder if we made some better adjustments later, but I don't really like how Cliff taught how to block it seems like, in these spots. You know, I say that, and you know what? He didn't really do I don't know. I take that back. Ignore that last comment. Ignore that. So many NFL teams aren't built for middle runs. Fair. All right. Takes a snap. Play action. Oh, man. So close. Game of inches, right? Okay. Love you. All right. Oh, man. Tough. Only problem with wide 9 is folks can get their cutback lanes. Yeah. I guess it depends on how your linebackers fill and everything, though, right? Oof. Game of inches. Game of inches. All right, in the shotgun. Tied up 7-7. Handoff up the middle. We did not steal the edge at all in this one. Who's got the edge here? Is it Wagner? Well, that's weird. I think Wagner is supposed to get around the edge here. Because he cuts inside like he's not protecting the edge at all. Yeah, he goes for that B gap immediately. Right? Wagner, I think, needs to get outside here. You know what? I say that, but this stack is weird. What is going on here? Is it man-to-man defense? It's freaking man-to-man defense, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Gotcha. So man-to-man defense here makes this very interesting. I don't. I feel as though then he needs to stay on the outside. If it's man-to-man, he's got to stay on the outside. Him attacking the B gap here makes it very awkward. Right? He has to contain. There's no way the design is to hit the B gap and just no contain on the outside. There's no way that's the call. Yeah, because it's clearly man-to-man defense. Right? He's got him, and then he's got the running back. I mean, he's got to stay in the middle here. Like, you got to contain. Ugh, unfortunate man-to-man call here. Unfortunate. It's a really good play by them. Unless there was supposed to be a twist, maybe the D-tackle messed up. Maybe. Yeah. But, I don't know. I feel like you can't really expect Wagner to get the edge here. What did he do? Yeah, there's just no way. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I guess it's possible. Somebody didn't get the edge. It's either Wagner or the D end. And the way the D end attacked, it makes you feel like it's Wagner, but then it's just like, I mean, it could have been Wagner. Play action. Nice. Love that. Love that. A little bit of pressure up the middle here. Is that Big Phil? Big Phil getting some pressure? That's a big boy with a full head of steam. No, it was Fowler coming inside. Little bringing it around town here. Interesting. Shout out to the new subscriber. Yosef Salazar. Appreciate you being here. Yes, Yosef has a silent J. Don't believe me, just ask. What up, James? How are you? Where are we at? We are on the... We just started the second quarter. Yo, Tim, did you see Jack Del Rio was arrested for drunk driving? No. Is that true? That's actually sad. That's actually quite pathetic. That is... It's extra irritating when people with means get DUIs. It's so annoying. Like, with all of the options of Uber and taxi, whatever, like, so Lyft, whatever your flavor is, with all the options that you can have at your disposal, paying somebody to drive you anywhere, like, to get a DUI is just extra annoying to me. I mean, I have a DUI. I'm not suggesting I'm morally superior to Jack Del Rio. It's just stupid, you know? It's just pretty dumb, dude. Pretty dumb. So funny he spent his whole life in prevent defense but didn't prevent a DUI. Yeah. Has the money to have a limo driver. Yeah, it's crazy. Right? It's just so stupid. You're a 60-year-old man or 65-year-old man or something like that. Like, come on, dude. You can handle paying an Uber driver. It's crazy. I mean, I don't even know. I don't get it. Whatever. People just... Nice play by Payne, baby. Bang. That's awesome. Throw him off. You seal the edge enough. It's actually interesting to see Payne as a D tackle or a defensive end here. So they go with Sheldon Day, Fedarian Mathis, and then Deron Payne on the outside. And he does a good job sealing the edge, getting him to go back inside, and then throwing him off, and bang. Love that. I love that matchup, too, because those tackles aren't used to a guy that big, right? They're used to kind of speed, but they're not used to a guy where Deron Payne has some quickness, too, but they're not so much used to a guy like this that can just throw them out of the way. That's not usually the forte of a defensive end, where, you know, defensive ends are a lot smaller typically. Payne's probably like 290 plus. Defensive ends a lot of times are like 270. Makes a difference. All right, in the shotgun, blitz, underneath. Nice. That is a heck of a play by Mikey. Mikey's stepping into his own, dude. Like, you got to love that. Right? Underneath. Like, this is a tough guy to bring down. George Pickens is not, you know, a small fry. To come up and make this tackle immediately preventing the first down, that is huge. Payne and Allen spent some time playing at 3-4 ends. Really wish we moved to the 3-4. We were so built for it. Yeah, because you could have Fedarian Mathis on the inside, Payne and Newton on the other. Like, so the defensive ends could be Payne and Newton, Big Phil as the nose, Fowler and Armstrong as your outside linebacker, right? Where Armstrong's majority of the time is the guy that's blitzing. Fowler can do a lot over there as well. I actually don't disagree with that, Bod. And then we already have a 2 interior line set all the time anyway. I mean, I guess like our base is 4-3, but at the same time, like we give looks all over the place. I mean, clearly you see that we're throwing all sorts of looks at people. So yeah, our base might be a 4-3, but that's okay. Even though we never run a 4-3, it's really a 5-2. This is so gross. So gross, dude. Oh my god. Just make the freaking catch, bro. Yep, that makes sense, Bod. What's up with our defensive linemen not being called by their names at all? Like, we're just adding letters. We call him Big Phil, even though it's Fedarian. We call him Johnny Newton, even though it's Jerzon. Or whatever. Oh, man. Good defense. It's really good. They ran a lot of 3 tight end sets. But heck, we had to sign new DNs. We could have signed linebackers instead. Yeah. Potentially. I don't know what linebackers were available. But I mean, like, this is basically a 3-4 that we're running right here. Right? This is essentially a 3-4. Right? Got your nose, D-end. You're using Cleveland Farrell as your one outside linebacker, Luvu on the other outside. Bring in Mykal Walker here, and then Wagner in the middle. Inbox safety here with Chen. I mean, we're basically running it sometimes. Zacchaeus had shaky hands for 3 weeks before this game returning punts, and it's kept happening. The writing was on the freaking wall. Dang it, yeah. Dan Quinn stood up for him again. That's a good one, Pig. That's a good one. Credit where credit is due, Pig. I can't repeat it, but I'm not going to. I could repeat it, but I'm not going to repeat it. But I will acknowledge the statement. What's up, Sood? Thanks for being a channel member. So this was a true like 4-3. We didn't have a nose on that one. Play action. Underneath. Just got sucked inside again. Okay. This is ridiculous. Okay? Why is this? Okay? We don't need to be a human centipede in the hole. All right? We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Like, who's containing the outside again? We have no contain here. I guess we have St. Juice. He goes here. Or it's actually Butler. Here. Yep. We're just... I mean, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Oh, yeah. Says to me that someone messed up again. You don't need 3 dudes in the same gap, right? All right, formation, attack. Nice play, Sheldon. Good job. Sheldon Day, baby. Get in there, big boy. Way to stay in your gap. Unlike Frankie Luvu, who just left it. Look at this. The cutback falls right into your lap. Bang. Good hit. That's a big boy in Najee Harris, and you do not let him go anywhere. You know why? Because Sheldon Day is a big boy. All right. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Quick throw to... Oh, pumping. Goes to the left side. Incomplete. Nice. Poor kid. Poor kid. He is not doing well right now. We did not get a whole lot of pressure on Russell off the snap. Only a 4-man rush here. A little bit of pressure comes late, but... Alright, big third down. Is this where he didn't even run the route? Just watch him. He doesn't even run the route. It's so annoying how this is not a pick play. I mean, come on. I don't understand. Like, what is a pick play here? No, just no running the route and stands right in the way here. So annoying. So annoying. He's not even running around. He didn't run into our guy. I guess is that the nuance here? That he's not running the route, but he stands right in front of the way without running a route at all. I mean, we need a check here. We need a check. We need to do something. Right? I mean, come on. When you see your guy just absolutely just turn into here, we need a check. We need to say, hey, you know, frickin', you know, switch, do something here. But you could see that he's not even running a route. I mean, come on. Like, what do you think he's doing? When he does this, he's not even running a route. Like, jump it. Just immediately jump it. Right? And, like, call switch. And then he can just guard here. And then this play is null and void. Right? Like, this shouldn't be that difficult. at this point. We know what the pick play is. We know what's going on. Like, it's like this shouldn't be that hard, right? Especially when it's so obvious that he's running the pick play. So obvious that we can't say switch, 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 and then you can jump this. This could be a pick 6 if we call that. If we call switch, 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 and he just goes right here and attacks this could be going the other way. Like, why is teams not running it that way? You gotta hit the defender for it to be a pick? I guess. Whatever. Run through him, Chin. Run through him. Oy, 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 oy. Still should just be such an easy switch, switch, switch call. We should have something there. I don't know. Nice. Little play action. I love it. Sees the one-on-one coverage here. Probably a little late on the throw, but Noah Brown makes the grab anyway. Oof. Defensive holding. Play action again. Pass interference. It's actually wild that he threw that, for being honest. I don't think he had much of a chance to be caught anyway. Luckily he gets the PI call, but honestly, I mean, that was kind of a wild read, if we're being honest there. All right, man in motion, Sinnott. Hand off. Good running here by Eckler. Because Sinnott gets in his way here, cuts back up, but then stays with it. Doesn't let him back in. We need to do that pick play, right? But I feel as though it's not a hard call. Like, you know that play's coming all the time. Like, just call switch, switch, switch. Right? Why not? Ooh. And this is stupid, though. Like, we don't need this extra nonsense. I mean, I understand it's toughness and you don't want to back down, but we don't need penalties on this kind of stuff, dude. And you're holding here, too. Lucky to not get called. All right. So stupid. Like, who's the screen for, guys? Who's the screen for? Both of them are expecting the screen. Annoying. Annoying. But also, hold on. Is this a run play? Yeah. Is this an RPO, though? What? Why did he choose to throw the screen here anyway? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't count the corner. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like, you don't have the numbers out here anyway. Why is this the play that you decide to throw? Just hand it off. Like, why are we even throwing this? It's an RPO. We don't have the numbers. Especially with him stepping outside when you motion. Just hand the ball off. Man, we're not even blocking him. He's a read option guy. Just hand the ball off here. I mean, our line ends up not blocking it very well, but we have the numbers. I mean, he could squeeze out right here. Like, why is it every time that Terry is an option on the screen, we don't give him numbers? The line totally blocked for a run here. Like, we're doing the Detroit here. Right? Like, he could squeeze through here. He's getting a block. This could be a big play if he hands this off. Yeah, there's totally a lane here. Why are we even throwing that? Like, you know it's not a screen. Like, nobody comes out here to help the screen. So this is totally an RPO. It's just a bad read by Jaden. This is several times this game. Jaden's had bad reads. So obnoxious. All right. In the shotgun, man in motion, takes a snap, handoff. What play are we on? So we just had the touchdown. We're in the field goal. All right, I'm going to have to take a break here. I have to go help here. I will finish this film review at some point if I don't come back on tonight, but I need to go help out for at least a half hour here. So I might come back on in a half hour, but let me do this and we will definitely finish this at some point, maybe Friday, maybe tomorrow. We'll see, but hopefully I'll be back on in like a half hour. But let me go help for a bit. All right. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out, and we will come back to this film review. All right. I'll see you soon. Peace.